So just got a call from one of the lenders within Mastery. They gave a private money loan to somebody that's doing their first flip. And it's been a year, flip is still not done, and looks like they're minimum of $40,000 to $50,000 over budget now. So they need that money, and the lender is in an absolute panic. So we're going to go figure out to see how big of a disaster we have on our hands. So guys, I'm effing pissed. And I'm pissed, and by the way, this is not a done for YouTube, this is the truth. So this is a property that was funded by somebody in Mastery, Jeff, that's all I'm going to say. It's a property that was done by somebody, meaning the investor is somebody from Mastery. The wholesaler is from Mastery, right? And now look at this, right? This is a perfect thing where the property isn't finished, taping isn't done, mudding isn't done, look at the floors. And guess what's here? You got all the cabinets. This is like amateur hour. The reason I say that, people will buy cabinets, they'll buy appliances, and then move it 9 different times as they're doing everything. When do the cabinets come in? In the end, after painting is done, everything is done, it's the finishing touches is a part of the cabinets, right? Trim work almost is cabinets. So anyways, so let's go inside. Let's look at plumbing. So if you look at the plumbing, looks like somebody's done a half-assed job with plumbing. I don't know if it's done by code or not. We're going to have to figure out. Basically, there's no hot water. There's no cold water, right? I was told that is almost finished. This is not even almost started. So, well, let's come in the kitchen over here. So if we come here, at least here, all they've done is, looks like mudding, taping. Some of this stuff has been done. Some places they did put in cans. Now, if you notice, there's whips everywhere. So the whip can't be more than, I think 3 feet or 6 feet. There's a length for that. So who knows, right? So this is a bloody mess. And if we come back here, this is something kind of interesting. That if you look at the garage, right? Clearly, I don't know if you guys can get a view of the garage. The garage goes that way, right? That garage is about to fall. Now, you're going to have to basically completely get rid of the garage. So about $10,000-12,000 in value is gone. So you buy the house, now it's worth less. So let's go upstairs and then we'll talk. So here's the deal. The reason I'm pissed off is I'm not pissed off at the rehabber so much. I'm pissed off at the situation that these new people were put in. And clearly they were sold a bill of goods that, oh my God, this is a great thing. I'll arrange the money for you. I'll arrange everything. And here's the deal. And guess what? Something goes wrong on the rehab. Now we got a problem, right? And a lot of real estate is about knowing which properties to buy and which properties not to. This, we had said, do not buy the property because the margin is too tight. So instead of this person passing away, basically walking away from the property, they just handed it to somebody else, like handing somebody a hot potato so that their hand gets burnt. Here, we're talking about $180,000 from the lender that were on the hook, and now we're trying to salvage the pieces. So guys, we're going to call Jeff. So he's the lender, and let's see. So at this point, here's what we're going to have to do. So number one, we're going to get the person who basically is the buyer on this, who borrowed the loan on this. We're going to get the property out of their hands, put it in a separate LLC so that we get them out of this whole situation because they can't fix this problem. Number two, I'm going to send Sam, the plumber, and Juan and get this property finished because that's the only way this can be done for about $45,000 or so. And at that point, the lender's just going to sell the property. Probably it'll sell for about $250,000, $260,000 and salvage basically his loan. He's not going to lose money, but basically nobody's going to end up making any money when it's all said and done. The lesson learned is don't go to the market, buy a donkey, and then try to convince everybody else that it's a horse. It's not. It's still a donkey. So you can put in the best feed, best of everything. You still got a donkey on your hands, which is with real estate is you got to buy the right property at the right price and then fix it right. this is a property that I did not have to take over. But guess what? Jeff is somebody that has done literally millions and millions of dollars of funding, not only for me, but for a lot of people in Mastery. And what is a friend? A friend is not somebody who's there for you whenever everything is going right. A friend is somebody that jumps in when you actually needed the help. And, it takes 10 years to build a reputation, and yet it takes 5 minutes to wipe it out. And this was my way of saying thank you to somebody like Jeff, because what we want to do is we want to preserve that reputation, and we want to do the right thing by the lender. And sometimes in business, guess what? It's not about the short-term profit. It's about the long-term gains, because in business, it's always about the long term. So do right by the people that you work with, and life will pay you back. Having said that, if you like this kind of content, make sure you keep watching. Make sure you have your friends subscribe, and you subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Talk to you soon.